Hey folks, this is Riker with an update to my Private James Exploit XP and Gold Farming Guide. First things first, this has not been hotfixed yet. Blizzard doesn't work on weekends. Any evidence to the contrary is simply bad luck. Now what we're going to show you in this video is some tips on how to go even faster with your different classes. In the first video we showed you the Demon Hunter with Vault. Now we're going to check out the other classes, starting with the Crusader. One power you're going to want to use is Steed Charge with the Endurance rune. This is going to allow you to move very quickly and through enemies. It can save your life and it's going to improve your run speed. The other ability is Falling Sword. The rune doesn't matter, but this is going to allow you to actually teleport up the steps, bypassing a whole slew of enemies entirely. Now there are different ways to perform the teleport maneuver depending on how you aim it. We're going to show you my way. There's probably better ways, but as you can see, Steed Charge bypasses everything. Watch it now. See where my cursor went. I went up the stairs, bypassed all those enemies, and shaved a few seconds off the run. It's less dangerous, and it's faster. Win-win. So that's it for the Crusader. Next class that we're going to check out actually is the Monk. So Dashing Strike with the Quicksilver rune to have 3 charges. That's going to allow you to teleport as well. In a similar manner to the Crusader, and as we'll see with the Wizard and even the Barbarian. The only classes that can teleport will be the Demon Hunter as well as the Witch Doctor. Now the rune on Dashing Strike ultimately doesn't matter too much, but the Quicksilver having the 3 charges will enable you to go faster. Fleet-footed passive, 10% move speed, will help out. And I believe that is about it, right? The Serenity skill with the Instant Karma rune will help you actually move through enemies. It's going to provide temporary invulnerability, and Instant Karma allows you to move through enemies unhindered. Hopefully you won't need it, but if you're in a tight situation, it will enable you to bypass things in your way if you don't want to use Dashing Strike, since you only have 3 charges on that power. Now again, we're going to see exactly the positioning of the Dashing Strike teleportation. With the 3 charges, I use the first charge to get through, second charge to teleport up, third charge to head straight to Lieutenant Griffith. And in fact, this is probably the fastest class with which to do these runs, thanks to that Dashing Strike. The next class that we're going to look at, coming up in a moment here, is the Barbarian. Now for the Barbarian, Leap and Whirlwind are going to be your key powers. The Leap will serve as a teleport, and again the rune doesn't really matter, while Whirlwind, we'll take a look at Sprint first. Sprint will help you move faster. Faster movement speed, always appreciated, especially if you want to check to see if the quest spawned. Whirlwind will get you through enemies. You don't want to have to rely on Whirlwind, but it'll allow you to pass through enemies in your way, and hopefully you'll survive long enough to get through. The Unforgiving passive will enable you to generate some fury. It's not necessary, but it'll give you a little bit of fury early on. Again, we're going to see the positioning on that jump teleport. Now that's how I got it to work. There are different positionings, different ways to jump up. I couldn't always get it to work trying to do the ways that other people described, but that's what works for me. Maybe you can find something even more efficient, and I encourage you to do so and report your results. The next class that we're going to look at is the Witch Doctor. Now, Mass Confusion with the Mass Hysteria rune will help with crowd control. Now, Spirit Walk is going to make you move fast and through enemies, but if you have a big group of enemies, you can cast Mass Confusion on them. And on Spirit Walk, there's a Jaunt rune, of course, to make you stay within the spirit world for another second. Zombie Dogs and Gargantuan will serve as additional targets for the monsters to attack to save you a second, a fraction of a second, a little more time to make it up that tower, to teleport out. And again, that Mass Confusion, hopefully you won't need it, but if you do, it will delay the enemies from attacking you.
supposed to survey the battlefield from this tower along with my lieutenants, but we were attacked.
Once again, that Spirit Walk, if there are enemies in the way, you'll get through them. If not, it still helps you move faster. Teleport to town. Your minions will help keep the monsters on the staircase, giving you time to teleport out. And the last class we're going to check out is the Wizard, the natural one that you would expect to be able to teleport. And that's exactly what you're going to want to use. Teleport with the Wormhole rune, which allows you to teleport, I believe, 4 times in rapid succession. And that's effectively the only skill you really need with the Wizard. And of course, there are survivability skills you can use. I actually missed with my first teleport. You want to make sure that your cursor's all the way at the top of the screen. If it's not, you'll miss the teleport. You'll end up just shy of it and on the bottom. So that covers it. That's how, with all of the classes, you can do these runs efficiently. It has not been hotfixed, and it may be on Monday, but we probably have the weekend. Blizzard doesn't work on weekends. So if you'd like to see more guides in the future, please like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe for more Diablo 3 and tabletop RPG content, including Reaper of Souls guides, RPG quick tips, character and campaign ideas, and live recorded Dungeons & Dragons sessions.